Did you know that something as small as a tire valve can completely change your riding experience? Yep, if you've ever tried inflating a Presta valve with the wrong pump, you already know how frustrating it can be. One minute you're excited to hit the road, and the next you're fighting with a pump that just won't seal properly. So here's the question. What if the right pump could make inflating your tires faster, easier, and almost effortless? Today we're diving into Pump It Up 5 Best Bike Pumps for Presta Valves in 2026. We've picked pumps that stand out for reliability, power, portability, and overall value. Some are compact electric pumps perfect for roadside emergencies, while others are powerful floor pumps built for your garage. As we go through them, we'll compare them side by side so you can clearly see which one might be the best fit for your riding style. And of course, if you want to check out any of these pumps for yourself, all the links are in the description below. Number 5. What if you could inflate your bike tire without pumping a single stroke? That's exactly the idea behind the Fanttik X9 Ace mini bike pump, and it's one of the most impressive electric inflators you can carry with you in 2026. This little device might look compact, but it packs serious power, capable of pushing up to 150 psi with a fast airflow rate that can top off a road tire in around half a minute. Compared to traditional manual pumps, it completely removes the effort. You simply set your desired pressure on the digital display and let it do the work. One thing that really makes the X9 Ace stand out is its large 5000 mAh battery, which allows it to inflate roughly 8 to 12 tires on a single charge, making it far more stamina-focused than many smaller electric pumps. When you compare it with the OUTZAC Jet Mini coming up next, the Fanttik is definitely a bit larger and heavier, but it also lasts longer and stays cooler thanks to its built-in cooling system. The design is also clever, featuring a 360-degree rotating hose with a reversible head, so switching between Presta and Schrader valves is as simple as flipping the connector. In real-world use, that means less fumbling on the side of the road and more time riding. Now, if you're someone who values extreme portability, like riders who want something tiny enough for a jersey pocket, this pump might feel slightly bulky compared with ultra-minimalist options. But if your priority is convenience and consistent pressure accuracy, the X9 Ace feels almost like carrying a mini floor pump in your bag. That precision digital gauge and auto shutoff feature ensure your tires hit the exact SI every time, something most manual mini pumps can't match. So if you ride an e-bike, gravel bike, or mountain bike and want an effortless set-it-and-forget-it inflation experience, this pump is a fantastic option. But what do you think? Would you carry an electric pump on your rides, or do you prefer the simplicity of a manual one? Let me know in the comments. Number 4. Ever been stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire and wished your pump worked faster? That's where the OUTZAC Jet Mini Bike Pump really shines. This ultra-compact electric pump is built for riders who want speed and portability above everything else. Despite its tiny size, it can reach 130 psi, and one of its most impressive claims is that it can top off a road tire in about 20 seconds. That's noticeably quicker than the Fanttik X9 Ace in quick inflation situations, although the Fanttik still wins when it comes to overall battery capacity and endurance. What makes the Jet Mini so appealing is its pocket-friendly design. It's significantly smaller and lighter than the Fanttik, making it easy to carry in a saddlebag or even a jersey pocket without feeling weighed down. The body uses an aluminum alloy shell, which not only gives it a premium feel, but also helps dissipate heat during operation, an important detail for compact electric pumps that tend to get hot. It also features a clear digital pressure display and auto-stop function, meaning you can set your SI and let it handle the rest. Compared with manual pumps like the BV floor pump or Vibrelli floor pump later in this list, the Jet Mini obviously can't match their raw air volume or long-term pumping capability. But where it wins is convenience, especially during roadside emergencies. You don't have to manually pump dozens of strokes like you would with a traditional mini pump. Instead, you attach it to the valve, press a button, and within seconds, you're ready to ride again. So if you're a road cyclist or commuter who values lightweight gear and quick fixes, the OUTZAC Jet Mini is one of the most practical tools you can carry. Still, I'm curious, do you prefer tiny emergency pumps like this, or would you rather rely on a powerful floor pump at home? Tell me your preference in the comments. Number 3. Now let's switch gears from electric convenience to classic reliability, because sometimes the most dependable option is still a manual floor pump. The BV Bicycle Floor Pump is a great example of a simple, affordable tool that gets the job done extremely well. Designed for both road and mountain bikes, it can push up to 160 psi, which means it easily handles high-pressure road tires while still delivering enough air volume for wider gravel or MTB setups. One of the standout features here is the smart valve head, which automatically works with both Presta and Schrader valves without needing adapters or flipping parts around. That alone makes it incredibly convenient for households with multiple bikes. Compared with the OUTZAC Jet Mini or Fanttik X9 Ace, the BV pump obviously isn't portable, you're not taking this on a ride, but what it offers instead is consistent, high-volume inflation at home. You'll typically reach around 80 psi in about 30-plus strokes, which is pretty efficient for a pump in this price range. The construction also feels sturdy thanks to its alloy steel barrel and wide base, giving it the stability you want when pumping up tires quickly. One small downside is the bottom-mounted pressure gauge, which can be a bit harder to read compared with larger gauges found on premium pumps like the Topeak JoeBlow. Still, considering the price, the BV pump delivers excellent value. When you compare it to the Topeak JoeBlow Sport 3 coming up next, the BV is definitely the more budget-friendly option, while the Topeak focuses more on premium ergonomics and long-term durability. So if you're a casual rider or someone looking for a dependable pump without spending too much, the BV Bicycle Floor Pump is a solid choice that performs far better than many cheaper alternatives. But let me ask you something. Would you rather save money on a reliable pump like this or spend more for premium features? Drop your thoughts below. Number 2. If you've spent time around serious cyclists or home bike mechanics, chances are you've heard of the Topeak JoeBlow Sport 3. This pump has earned a reputation as one of the most trusted floor pumps in the cycling world, and for good reason. Designed for home garages and workshops, it combines durability, comfort, and accuracy into a pump that feels professional without being overly complicated. Like the BV pump, it can reach 160 psi, but where the JoeBlow really stands out is its twin-head DX5 connector, which works seamlessly with Presta, Schrader, and even Dunlop valves. Instead of auto-detecting valves like the Vibrelli pump coming next, the JoeBlow uses a dual-sided connector, which many riders actually prefer because it creates a very secure seal. Another big upgrade over the BV pump is the large 3-inch analog pressure gauge. It's much easier to read, especially when you're aiming for a very specific SI for road cycling performance. The polished steel barrel and padded wing handle also make pumping feel smooth and comfortable, even when you're pushing toward higher pressures. Compared to the electric pumps earlier in the list, the JoeBlow obviously requires manual effort, but the trade-off is unlimited air and zero battery concerns. It's also built to last, with a fully rebuildable design, meaning you can replace seals and parts instead of buying a new pump every few years. That long-term durability is something budget pumps often lack. While it's a bit more expensive than the BV floor pump, many riders consider it a buy-it-once and forget-about-it tool that will last for years. If you're someone who regularly maintains multiple bikes at home, this pump strikes a great balance between performance and reliability. But I'm curious, would you rather have a classic pump like this or rely on electric ones for convenience? Let me know what you think. Number 1. Taking the top spot is the Vibrelli bike floor pump, and it's easy to see why so many riders consider it one of the most practical pumps available today. Designed to handle everything from high-pressure road bikes to wide mountain bike tires, this pump focuses on making the inflation process as simple and stress-free as possible. Its biggest highlight is the Rapid T valve system, which automatically detects and seals onto both Presta and Schrader valves without any adjustments. Compared with the Topeak JoeBlow's dual head system, this design feels slightly more convenient, especially if you're switching between different bikes frequently. Performance is strong as well, thanks to the seamless steel barrel capable of reaching 160 psi with smooth and consistent strokes. The wide steel base keeps the pump stable, even when you're pushing hard to reach higher pressures. Another reason the Vibrelli stands out is the extra value it includes. Unlike most pumps, it comes with a hidden puncture repair kit mounted on the barrel, giving you quick access to patches when you need them. That's something you won't find on the BV pump or the Topeak JoeBlow, making it a particularly appealing option for riders who want an all-in-one solution. When comparing it to the JoeBlow, the Vibrelli is typically lighter and slightly more affordable, although the JoeBlow still has the advantage of a larger gauge. Still, for most everyday cyclists, the Vibrelli strikes an excellent balance between performance, convenience, and included accessories. It's especially great for families or weekend riders who want one dependable pump that works with every bike in the garage. So, if you had to pick just one pump for your home setup, would you go with the Vibrelli or the Topeak? I'd love to hear your choice in the comments. And there you have it, 5 of the best bike pumps for Presta valves in 2026. From ultra-portable electric pumps like the Fanttik X9 Ace and OUTZAC Jet Mini to powerful floor pumps like the BV, Topeak, and Vibrelli, each option offers something a little different depending on how and where you ride. If you want a lightweight emergency pump, electric mini pumps are incredibly convenient. But if you prefer fast, powerful inflation at home, a solid floor pump is still hard to beat. Ultimately, the best choice comes down to your riding style and how much convenience you want. If you want to check out any of these pumps for yourself, all the links are in the description below. And before you go, let me know, which pump would you choose for your bike setup? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest gear guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.